Today, join Roberta and Greg as they highlight attractions of the greater Bellingham, Washington vicinity on their modified Cascade Loop scenic road trip. Walk the trails of the beautiful and scenic Whatcom Falls Park. Discover the quaint Dutch-influenced town of Lynden, Washington, and the lush berry fields outside of Lynden. And the not-to-be-missed historic Fairhaven, Washington, a mix of past, present, and future. All this and more right now on
Now, this is Whatcom Falls Park in Bellingham, and it's such a lovely, lovely walk. I don't know if you can consider it a walk or a hike.
I'd say it's a walk.
Yeah, for us it's a hike. Anyway, of course we're in our normal hiking shoes, UFO's flip-flops.
Exactly. Those are the best to have.
Yeah, right off the bat you get the falls.
I know.
You know, so I mean, if you, and obviously it's paved to begin with. So if you were handicapped in a wheelchair or something, you could still make it down to the falls and have a nice view here. And you can see it there. We have this nice bridge. I think it had a marker on here that says when this bridge was made, but I'm not seeing it.
I don't know.
You got it, Robbie?
Wonderful.
We put up the nice cedar trees. Pine. We come across the other side here. And then you have, of course, the, I forgot about that. A flume. You could really ride that down, couldn't you? Isn't she beautiful, Whatcom Falls?
Oh, it's gorgeous in here.
And a little bit closer look up at here, shall we?
Don't you wish this was in our backyard?
I do. So they probably flood the foundation, I'm pretty sure. Pretty cool. And look how big the size these boulders are there, aren't they? They're huge. Hard to get a perspective on how big those are. Why don't you go stand on one so I can see how big it is?
Okay, let me run down there.
Yeah. Well, you could if you wanted to.
Yeah, right.
And then you could, and then up here you get the serene portion of the Whatcom, whatever it is. Maybe it's a creek, river, I don't know. And before it comes into the falls here. How fun. And there's always all these little nice paths down to, this will be above the falls here. And of course you always got to watch out for the root system. I think I counted these roots before. I think there's 66 of them. Which makes it Route 66. I don't like that. Bad dad joke. You gotta be careful. A long ways down there. I always talk about this every video. I love these smooth rocks that are easy to walk on. Now, if it was wet, they would be very slick. So you gotta be careful about that too. That's beautiful. And you can see in the distance there another falls. I'll get a little bit closer shot of that in a second. And down to the falls. Now we're above the falls here. And the opposite view, there's the bridge that we're just looking up at the falls. Now you can see the size of this boulder here. Again, I don't think you can grasp how big that thing is. It's got big enough for trees to grow on. And look at the side view of the falls here. So cool in here. So why we come, every time we come to Bellingham, even though we've probably done this 4 or 5 times, we always come here because it's so pleasant. Get back to nature, but in an easy way. It's an easy walk or hike. We love it. Well, you know, this walk is so serene. You know, the nice thing about this walk too, usually it doesn't seem so crowded.
Oh,
now
never.
we're here at probably about 10 o'clock now in the morning.
Yeah.
But I think a lot of times we can see is people more exercising down here than now if it was a lot warmer day, like 80 plus, then
True.
there'd be people out there in the river itself. So you first gonna make sure those aren't nettles. And watch where your step is. And that's that. Another view there. And you gotta be a little bit careful. How cool. There's a little closer look at those falls. And even a little bit closer up to the secondary falls here in Whatcom Falls Park here in Bellingham, Washington. Highly recommend this very simple hike. And there's a lot of trails here, so you can make it a little bit more challenging if you want to, or get more exercise out of it. I like how the ferns over here cling to the rocks. Kind of a little erratic on the video there, just because the flies and the mosquitoes are out for some meat. Well, that would be mine. We've seen kids, jump from these falls here before. I bet you. Yeah, water's got to be pretty cold.
I mean, they just climbed up on the edge there in the middle and jumped in.
That's right.
Crazy kids.
And again, I love the ferns clinging to the rock side over there. Obviously, there's some sort of earth. And most of the time we go on beyond this. There's a nice little lake or pond up above here, which I think can come from the other direction as well, but a little bit of a quagmire here. And again, we're in flip-flops, the perfect hiking shoes. And so we're going to head our way back. Lynden, Washington. Look at there. We love this little drive-through here of those oak trees. But yeah, very quaint town. Kind of a little Holland type of look. There's going to be a windmill at the end of the town here. They always have these baskets of flowers hanging. really neat job of gussying up the town. There's the windmill right there. I love these flower trees that they have plotted that makes it look like a tree. We'll do a walkthrough as well. Lynden, Washington, established in 1874. And what a beautiful downtown they have with all the, this is their little center spot here, the kind of the beginning of downtown or Main Street. It's called Front Street, but they do such a lovely of all the flowers and such, and how they design it with the like tandem bike, little no sign on there, and it just keeps on going even in the parking lots. So Lynden, Washington, we're gonna walk up and down the Front Street here. Lovely town. They do such a good job at designing these little street corners here with all the posies. And again, look at Lynden's kind of a Holland type of theme. So they have this huge windmill here. It's called the Mill at 7th. So you got some shops inside of there and so forth. Yeah, such a lovely downtown. And the lovely Birch Bay. Here's Lynden. Oh no, that's the mural inside of the building there. There's the windmill and Mount Baker in the background there, along with the Front Street. Pretty cool. You got the storefronts here of Lynden. Again, they just have these hanging baskets that are just gorgeous. The Mercantile Building, 1914. Another building is 1912. And I think we just walked past the world famous bakery. And no, the only one, and you didn't even realize it. I was talking. The Lynden Dutch Bakery. Quite the history here, isn't it?
Well,
think you want anything? Look at.
well, let's go to the town and then we'll maybe hit this in the
Yeah, look at these goodies. Wow, that's a nice cinnamon roll there. Oh, parfait. Everybody loves a parfait.
That's from Shrek.
Fresh berry products. So.
Oh.
Yeah.
You get the old barber shop sign there. Old-fashioned barber shop. That's always cool. You got the W.C. Fields in there too. Do you see him?
I see him. He's my friend.
Yeah. Oh yes. Symmetrical dead jets. Anyway, I don't know if you saw W.C. in there, but he was. And yeah, lovely town. We've been up and down these streets many times. There's a museum at the end of the street here.
And an antique store.
And an antique store. We'll go in there. world famous bakery. They're all world famous there, aren't they?
They are, because we go there.
I think that's a part of it. And again, these so cool. And again, you'll run into the little windmills here and there. A beautiful town. Looks like a really nice restaurant back there too for eats. And while you're in Lynden, you can come to the Lynden Heritage Museum. Open 10 to 4, Monday through Saturday, and a little shorter hours on Sunday. But yeah, very interesting museum here. No, one of our friends has been here and really recommended it. We're not going to do it today. There's me reflecting through there. You can see a big old school John Deere, if you can see it through the windows there.
Bert and I highly recommend the short 14-mile drive north from Bellingham to the beautiful Dutch-influenced town of Lynden, Washington, which lies about 5 miles south of the Canadian border. While in Lynden, drive south of town and meander through lush fields of raspberries and blueberries and breathtaking mountain views.
Hello, big boy. Yeah. You got a big job. Wow. Cool. Yeah, this stuff is really beautiful, beautiful country, huh?
Yeah. Corn being planted there. Smells like it too.
Yeah.
Smells like chicken fur.
That's what you need. Oh, look at all that. Get some sweet corn out there. I love taking this drive.
Yeah. Barns.
Yeah.
Left.
That's neat.
Farmhouses. They always look so nice. It's so inviting.
Well, that and then just the grounds all around the homes, you know, just
Yeah.
oh, so nice.
And they got a view of Mount Baker.
I know it. They got
Cascades there.
some nice views. I like your home.
this. Again, the nice farmhouses, homesteads. This is a little newer one there. That's nice. The barns, fields, the mountains in the background. Nice view. Mount Baker over there. Fun. Look at these guys. Got some Texas Longhorns here in Washington. Yes, we do. I thought I heard the cows in the background.
Yeah, I love that sound. Beautiful. And then the mountains behind it. This is just such a gorgeous country. Just can't get anything prettier than this. People say, oh, the skyline of a city is beautiful. Try this.
It's the red barns. Silos. There's new milking over here.
Wow. Look at all that's going to be coming up. Corn, corn, corn. Yum. Sweet corn. Wow. Look at those beautiful raspberries. Oh, yum. Oh, that's nice. Look at that. They're really starting to come up. Oh man, look at them. Lots of berries. Not quite ready, but Isn't this beautiful? Raspberry fields. Miles and miles of them. Aren't they just beautiful? White Rock, Canada. Oh, Canada. Pretty area. Look at that. Then all the mud flats in here.
Another short drive northwest of Bellingham's Birch Bay, Washington, and the beautiful Gulf community of Semiahmoo. And as you can see, the border crossing at Blaine, Washington into Canada is right here. Don't forget your passport if you want to visit our Canadian neighbors.
Well, you think that's an immature eagle, like I said before? The other choice would be an osprey. Too big for a hawk, I think.
Yeah, it's too big for a hawk.
But yeah, he's looking out for some grub somewhere. Look at this. It's pretty cool. Looks like he's about ready to take off, but I don't think so. I think he's happy. All these other birds fly by, but he ain't interested about them. See what he's perched on? Sure. This is a tongue point at Semiahmoo. Really, I guess probably a Blaine address. I guess there's still a ferry that goes over to Blaine. It says so, but there's cars parked enough here. Called Plover. A guy. Anyway, across the way is White Rock, Canada. That's how close we are in Washington here, to a major area of White Rock. And so you see some of the mountains out in the background there. And over here is the border crossing into Canada from the United States. That's the Peace Arch. You see both flags flying there, the Canadian flag and the United States flag. Certainly have our peaceful relationships with Canada. So pretty cool, huh? That we're this close to Canada. Well, of course we have a border with Canada that's as long as can be. But there it is. That's still Washington over there. And then in the background over here is Mount Baker. Mount Baker is still, it's not dormant, it's active. I don't know when the last time it erupted, but eons ago. And as we speak in June of 2024, St. Helens is making little rumblings there. Hopefully it doesn't go off again. Usually when we come up and stay in Bellingham, we come out here just to take a peek. See, there's kids out in the water here. Kids always braving the cold. I don't know. And you got this old building here. But yeah, this is really dilapidated. Must be kids playing underneath the... I hear them. Pretty cool. We are at CJ's Beach House in Birch Bay, Washington, and this is best manly. What is
The
it?
best manly sandwich
Made by woman.
created by a woman.
Oh, best.
Give it up.
It can't be any good if I can't even say it. Best manly sandwich created by woman. Okay, it's beef brisket with Havarti cheese and onion rings with a ciabatta bun, and that is like seasoned fries. Bert has the classic prawns and chips and coleslaw.
Because I'm a plastic type of woman.
Well, you are, yeah. And so, yeah, we've eaten here. This is the second time we've eaten here, and it's been very good.
Pretty darn good.
So the day has turned out really nice. It's just pleasant out here on the right on Birch Bay here, and yeah, it's probably low 70s, I guess. You know, slight breeze makes it nice, and yeah, we're gonna dig into this manly lunch made by a woman, or created by a woman. I don't know.
Wow.
Well, what is it? How do you like them prawns and shrimp or chips?
What can you say about prawns?
Yeah.
Yum.
Good texture and.
Oh yeah, perfect. It's not like greasy or anything. It almost bites me back.
Oh.
Yum.
Well, this is Fairhaven. This is just a old district south of Bellingham, and we always come here. I don't know how many times you've been here. 5 times. Bert found a friend there. Yeah.
He's got a laptop, the old-fashioned way.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, using a stylus, I see.
It's called a tablet.
Oh yeah, well yeah. A tablet of paper.
Tablet of iron.
And this always is either a coffee place. There's tacos over there now. And so a lot of times we come down here to eat dinner. This time we won't, because we had too much food last night. We have leftovers. We're going to eat Chinese food leftovers. That's out of business, unfortunately. That was a real good place to have some pizza there, but I think COVID did them in. A little bit of problem with visiting Fairhaven at 6 in the evening, as things are closed.
Darn it.
Yeah, the restaurants are certainly still open, but
That's why we had a big meal today.
yeah, that's right. And I think the bookstore's probably open or not. Maybe not. Well, we'll see. It's always then you got Mark Twain or Samuel Clemens, whichever you want to call him over here.
That's Mr. Twain.
Yeah. I always
Hi,
like I like the stash that he has there. I wish I could only grow my mustache like that.
Yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
the bookstore is open. How about that?
Well, there you go.
Yeah. Again, Fairhaven. Always you could get an apartment here or something like that. That'll cost you a fortune. Don't know how the college kids do it, huh?
I would like one way up there.
Yeah, I got a rooftop. Of course, they'd have a view of the sound out there as well.
Oh, I bet.
Well,
There you go.
all right. You want to go in the bookstore, or what do you want to do?
Let's go down here.
Again, this is Fairhaven, just south of Bellingham, and it's a college just south of Western Washington State University as well. So a lot of kids work in this, college students work in this area, whether it's at the restaurants or the stores. I can help pay for books and tuition and such. See this a lot too on the sometimes in the older areas with these ivy walls. The ivy's kind of taken over the brick wall there. Looks like the knocker on the Christmas Carol there. A little bright on the eyeballs here, but let's go down this alley here in Fairhaven, shall we?
Yeah, check it out. Oh, I like this down here. It looks very Italian.
Yeah. There's a restaurant back there. I'm not sure what it was called. I can't remember, but we've eaten there many times. I don't know how this is going to turn out so bright.
Yeah, it's hard to take a picture even toward the sun.
Tea room here. And,
Yeah.
oh, yeah. Okay.
Skylarks.
Skylarks, yeah. Anyway, yeah, it's a good place to eat.
Oh, this is so good.
Remember one time I thought I was having a heart attack here.
Oh,
Remember that?
yes.
Might have been. Who knows?
He ate too much.
Yeah. I didn't eat anything. That was the
right,
problem.
you didn't eat.
Yeah. We've eaten here a few times before. Very good. Enjoyed their food and their margaritas. And you have this little alley down here too. Opens up into another cafe here, which doesn't probably have already closed up for the day. Yeah. Into a little square here. Again, with one of these sculptures that they have throughout the town. Sure.
Chilling.
Just kind of chilling, as Bert said. You can see kind of the wear and tear of this building. You know, sometimes you wonder if it's the wear and tear of the building, which then this kind of looks like it is, or if they've designed it that way. This one's definitely a design. And then on the other side is Village Books, which they've gussied up that building there. And this is pretty cool. Yeah. Oh. Quite clever.
So your boots can get smarter.
Yeah.
Or if you want to drink.
I could.
Yep.
If I wanted to. Like how they do the murals on the sides of buildings. Saw that just recently in Victoria, British Columbia. Looks like you're there, doesn't it? That's a pretty clever as well. People have pretty good imaginations, don't they?
Yeah. That's something.
Unique alleyway there, huh? Some original tiling here. Of course, the doors that are very tall. Too neat. It's a nice place to be a resident of. Although it probably gets pretty little warm in there.
Yep.
The sunsets.
Even the sunrise.
Yeah.
That's why our house is so cool.
Yeah.
There's a difference between ice cream and gelato.
Oh, sure. No, this is maybe a little
there's
richer.
Ice cream.
Yeah.
And then there's gelato.
Yeah, not sure exactly the difference between the two. Maybe a little richer. Obviously, it's how it's made.
Yeah, true.
Yeah. Good old Fairhaven. Yeah, it just keeps on going, the architecture here in Fairhaven. And this is going to be heading down towards the pier here, just north of Fairhaven here in Bellingham. It's just a nice walk with a nice flora here. Always good for the sunsets. Looks like we're going to have a good day for a sunset today. And Bert's favorite, the tiger lily. Always just a beautiful setting here. Restaurant here called Keenan's. As you gaze out onto the water. Again, the restaurant's located here called Keenan's. Not sure what the rest of the building is. It's a hotel or something. You can see them. That would have been a place to eat. There's somebody enjoying the life, huh?
Yep. Someone's got to do it.
Yeah. All right, this is the kind of the traditional thing to do out here on this pier here in Bellingham. And enjoying the view, a little bit of the sunshine, and still thinking about it. Well, that kind of wraps up our day in the Bellingham area. Did a nice hike. Went up to Lynden, over to Birch Bay. Took a nap.
Well needed.
Yeah, well needed.
It's been a good day.
Yeah.
We even walked around the falls this morning.
Yeah. Whatcom Falls.
Yeah.
That was fun. And then Birch Bay for lunch. Yeah, and again, like I say, Fairhaven, and then here at the pier. That's what I call it. I'm sure there's a particular name for it.
Oh.
But it's by Keenan's restaurant here. And so, yeah, lovely day. And we'll just kind of wrap it up here. Saw the trains and hi there.
Good night.
You're
Thank
on
you, too.
YouTube now.
The trains. Even that incline made me, after that gelato,
I know, like I say, what we've been eating.
we still have leftover Chinese food, eh?
Yep. Let's go get it.
Why not?
Next up, Greg and Bert rejoined the Cascade Loop Scenic Road with stops in the small but fascinating town of Concrete, Washington, where A Boy's Life was filmed starring Robert De Niro and Leonardo DiCaprio. Then it's up and over the awesomely beautiful North Cascades Highway to the unique and equally fascinating western town of Winthrop, Washington. Don't miss the fun on the next Out and About with G&B Unedited. See you then.